Hi again. After having talked a little bit about how AI and large language models work, I wanted to take you inside one of the most famous models today, and that is ChatGPT. The intent of this lesson is not to teach you how ChatGPT works or everything you can do with ChatGPT. There are a lot of better people out there to teach that than me. I really recommend the AI Classroom, for instance. That's a really good book reading about this. What I want to show you is just how interacting with AI is different from interacting with technology before AI. So without further ado, let me share my screen here. Here I am inside ChatGPT. ChatGPT is an AI tool. It allows us to create text with text. So I give it text instructions and I get text back. I'm not going to go into the depth of how an LLM works in this video, but you can watch our previous videos. What I want to show you is how the interaction changed. Because before AI, we interacted with technology by pushing buttons or giving it commands. So we say, do this, or in Google Classroom, you might click your button, create new assignment. So it creates a new assignment, and then you can write in a new assignment. Or if you are on your phone, you press the call button and it calls. How AI changes this is that AI can understand outcome, which means that instead of saying, do this, we can say, I want this. I want this outcome. You figure out how to give it to me, but I want this outcome. So easy example, create a lesson plan about animal habitats. And this has read a lot of lessons plan, right? So what it does now is that it's based on all its knowledge and previous experience, it creates a lesson plan about animal habitats. But again, I specified my outcome, but maybe I was a bit too vague on my outcome. So I just stop the generation and I say, make sure, maybe audience, grade, 5th grade, learning objective, or maybe I just do go, learn how animals in North Carolina has adapted to their environment. And then I might have some specifics, specific requests. One, use one animal as an example. To include 20-min group project. Okay, let's see how it adapts. And of course, I didn't need to specify everything again, right? It still knew it was creating something about animal habitats. I just started reading through what it has created and say, okay, I need to specify something. This is a lot more close to what I really wanted the outcome to be. Created a research activity. That was the group activity it created. But this is a good way of just starting to play around with it. This is how you learn to prompt. Prompt, what is that? That is what I'm now doing. I'm telling it the outcome I want. So I recommend just starting playing around with it. I'm going to show you a few other use cases you can do here. And one that is my favorite is to give it a role. So I could go here and I could write, role, you are the head of MIT. I'm telling it that pretend like you are the head of MIT. Setting, you're interviewing me for a place at MIT. Ask me a question and wait until I have written a response, then ask a follow-up question. So I'm basically asking it to interview me for a place at MIT. Let me answer. So let's see what's happening. Okay, it was affected by the rest there. So what I can do now is I can just go here and start a new chat. And then I can say, again, Try this again. Okay, so here it asked me a question. Please describe a project or a problem you have been working on. I'll showcase your problem solving skills. What were outcomes? So I have created CuriPod, an AI educational tool. Here we have a follow-up question. What motivated me to create this tool? I believe everyone should be, and every student maybe. Student should be engaged in class. And he's asked me a follow-up question. And again, this is a really neat way of utilizing AI to overcome writers' block. I use this all the time. When I try to write something, I have it ask me the question. I'm still the one formulating the text. It's just a really neat way of overcoming any writer's block I might have. And I think my big tip on how to get better at understanding prompting is just start playing around with it. If you have some ideas on how to use it to solve your problems at the moment, start using it for that. If you still just want to play around with it, have some fun with it. The first thing I did when I got access to ChatGPT was, I'm a big Harry Potter geek. I asked it to be an old school adventure game set at Hogwarts. I had a lot of fun. It created a setting. I told it what I did. It told me what happened. I went on a huge adventure in the Forbidden Forest fighting spiders. But just play around with different ways of having fun with it and understand kind of how you prompt, how you write your requests changes the output. And I really believe there's a lot of really good frameworks out there for prompting. Check those out for educational needs and have fun and try it out.